Hello, 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 and a big hello and a kind of a re-welcome to the Kickstart Club. We've missed a few weeks for a variety of reasons, and I'm going to start off with explaining why and what we're going to do going forward. So going forward, we're going to go to a monthly broadcast, and the reason for that is, well, truthfully, we just don't have the time, and there's so much content being developed for our own platform, UKCPD.co.uk, especially for the Be Inspired group, that, we thought, we just can't manage to get around to it. It's about last minute and the quality wasn't great. And we thought, you know what? Let's do something more meaningful once a month. Now, the once a month Kickstart Club, we're going to try and find the right day for it. And more often than that, we're going to do this live. And so we're going to try and get a schedule so you always know when it's going to be. We'll always obviously post when it's going to be. So if you're interested in personal development, professional development, or any of those type of things, NLP, coaching, leadership development, all of that kind of stuff, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and then you'll always know when we're going to go live. So we're going to be, I'm thinking probably at the weekend, and I'm thinking probably Sunday evening. I'm thinking that's kind of where we're going to pitch and go live, maybe the first sort of Sunday of every month or something like that. If you've got a better idea and you think, oh, actually, this would be really, really cool if we did it on this time slot once a month, let us know, put it in the comments below, and we'll look at it. But we're kind of thinking, the team here thinks that it might be best the first Sunday of every month in the evening. But we'll see what comes out of this. So that's the reason for why we've missed a few weeks, and you'll have noticed that for those of you who do subscribe, and what we're going to be doing in the future. But what have we got for you today? Let me just load up my slides. So here we go. This is what we've got for you today. It's April. Can you believe it? It's April. We're now in the second quarter of 2024. And it's a good time to carry out kind of a reflective review of the year so far. What have we achieved, or what kind of progress have we made so far, given that, lots of videos that we did earlier on in the year, both here in the Kickstart Club and, of course, in the Be Inspired group, is about doing more in 2024, and setting goals for ourselves, both personally and professionally. And that was the kind of idea that we had at the beginning of the year. So take a moment right now and think, so what goals did I set for myself at the beginning of the year, back in January, which almost feels like a lifetime ago in a way. Just take a moment and think, okay, what goals did I set? What was going on? What was in my mind? What did I intend to do? And I'm wondering if you can even remember what some of those things are. I just sort of thought for a second when I was putting these slides together, well, hang on a second, what goals did I do for myself? What goals did I set out for the team or for the college? And I had to really think about it. Now, some of them we've been working on as a team, and some for myself personally as well. But there were a couple of other things that I thought, I've forgotten about that. We haven't really done much on that one. So what personal goals did you set for 2024? What professional goals did you set for 2024? It's good to think, okay, what was my plan? What was the idea that I was going to work on? Have I forgotten them? Have they slipped through my fingers because I've just been so busy with this, that, and of course a bit of the other? Now, it's time to be honest and ask yourself the following question. What measurable progress have I made on my goals since January? Let's look at the measurement. What's the measurement? How do we measure our progress when it comes to our goals? Remember the old saying, what gets measured gets improved. If we don't measure it, we can't improve on it. Now, the question we're often asked in personal development, of course, is, what is the best way of measuring progress on goals? Well, how do we really kind of do that? Well, experience shows that using the NLP well-formed outcome formula when setting goals gives us a method both to set our goals, or indeed we would probably say outcomes, but also a way of measuring our actual progress, So this is the formula: the want to, the how to, the chance to, and the agreed evidence. So the want to, I need to be motivated to do it. I need to believe that this is possible. The goal that I want to set for myself, for my business, for my family, for my profession, whatever it is that I'm working in, I need to believe that this is achievable. This is possible for me. I'm not asking to fly to the moon. I'm not asking to win the lottery overnight. I'm saying this goal is possible. I want it. I'm motivated, and it is achievable for me. I just got to put in the effort. Then we get into the how to, the realistic knowledge of the physical and mental steps necessary to achieve the goal. How are we going to do this? What are the means to get this done? And then the chance to, the opportunity to deal effectively with all of the things that will happen when you want to set a goal and do something different. All of the blocks, the resistance, the oopses and the downses and the mistakes and the false starts, all of those things, but the chance to. Now, this is important, especially if you're working in an organization where you're given extra things to do, you're enthusiastic, you want to do them, but maybe there's a little time frame or sort of a resource constraint there. So the chance to is very, very important. To make that space, something else might have to go. We have to be honest with ourselves. To do this, I need to get rid of that. So the chance to. And then finally, this is the key bit about measurement. The agreed evidence, assessment of progress, sensory specific. What will I see? What will I hear? Or what will I feel? That tells me I've made a good start. So I made a great start on my goal. So what do I see, hear, and feel? I'm sort of halfway there. Or as we've said, we're quarter now, we're into, April. What are we seeing, hearing, and feeling that says, yes, we're making progress on our goals? So these are the questions we're asking. What will we accept as evidence that I'm seeing, I'm hearing, and I'm feeling? So what am I seeing that tells me I've made a good start? Well, the things aren't quite working out. I need to change the strategy. What will I hear? What are people saying to me? And what will I feel? They're the questions that we want to ask. They're great measurements of progress. So now use this concept and take a look at your personal progress on the goals that you set way back there in January. Ask yourself, what are you seeing that says, yes, this is working? Or there's a bit of a grinding here. We need to sort something out. What are you hearing? What are you feeling? That is evidence of progress. And remember, if the strategy that you put in place isn't working, or you need some other secret sauce, ask yourself, what needs to change so I can get back on track and working towards the outcomes that I want? Remember that old NLP presupposition, there's no failure, there's only feedback. The key thing is to learn from the feedback. So if something's not working, what's going on there? What is it telling us? What's that pain telling us that needs to change? What tweaks do we need to make to the strategy? Once we know that, we can definitely move forward. Now, I've mentioned the Be Inspired group already, but if you enjoy this kind of content, you might want to join the Be Inspired group. It's free, there's no charge, and you'll get a daily inspirational and motivational message, a weekly self-coaching video similar to this, and we have once a month we have a live event where we usually have a guest and we've got a theme, and it's really, really, really great fun. And we do a great big giveaway as well of books and courses and all sorts of other really great swag. So you might want to think about that as well. Okay, so that's all we have for you today. So remember, if you enjoy this and you think, oh, that would be the best time for me, or that would be the best, we will look at all of the comments and we will decide what kind of thinking possibly and probably is going to be the first Sunday of every month in the evening, maybe around, I don't know, 6:30, 7 o'clock or something like that. But that's kind of what we're thinking. Okay, that's it for now. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully I will see you. Oh, one other thing, because these are going to be live, you're going to be able to ask us questions. So, I mean, there's nobody watching today by the looks of it. People will watch these in the replay, I know. But if you're going to be watching live, you'll be able to ask us as many questions as you like, and we will be able to answer them in real time. All right, enough from me. Enjoy your weekend and take care of yourselves. Bye for now.